Frank Show, what? The Frank Show, come on, the Frank Show, what? The Frank Show, come on, the Frank Show, what? The Frank Show, come on, the Frank Show. It's time for the show. Aloha heads, it's Frankie Boy here, and welcome to the Frank Show. Now, we are doing a slight restructuring of the show, but don't let that get you down. From now on, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is going to be PlayStation VR news. Tuesday and Thursday will be reviews if we have them. Fridays will be Firewall Fridays. Saturday, I don't have any idea yet. And Sunday, you get your top 10 plays of the week from Firewall, depending on that week. Now, without any further ado, on to the news. First up, we got a free demo in the PlayStation Store this week for Heavy Fire Red Shadow. Now, this is one of those kind of turret games where you're sitting in a spot, shooting waves of enemies, and I have not had a chance to try it out yet, but I've not heard the greatest stuff. So, if you'd like to, it's free. It's in the North American PlayStation Store. It's not under PlayStation VR, so you got to type it in, but grab it, check out the demo, let me know what you think. Now, as of games coming out this week, we have a brand new title coming out on, I believe, the 10th, which is Evasion. Now, this is a co-op first-person shooter, and it's a little story-based, little wave-based. I'll have a full review up for you tomorrow, but it's not the worst game on planet Earth, but it also could use a whole lot more. Now, you can pick from 4 different characters that each have different weapons, but you only have one gun with each one. Now, you can click the trigger to fire, hold the trigger to get kind of a power shot, or press the triangle button, you get this like ultimate shot. You also get a little lasso thing where you can grab enemies and throw them around, but it's weird how you have to time it to a certain point, and then you can grab them. You can't just like lasso enemies right away, but I'll talk about it more as we go on to the full review. Now, news-wise, first up, if you missed it, Firewall Fridays are coming every Friday. Now, it's going to be an update from the dev team, plus any kind of news or info or anything cool that we have. And if I find like a nice clip to share, whatever I can, you guys will start getting updated every single Friday on what's going on in the world of Firewall Zero Hour. Squishies, which we talked about last Wednesday, actually got a little gameplay from. Now, this is going to be a little of a puzzle game where your move controllers are like fans and you blow the little squishies around and get them to a certain point. I mean, I love puzzle games. I like platformer games. I think it could be really cool, and it's looking like it's going to be very high quality. All right, and for all you scary, spooky fans out there, October is here. Well, Spooktober is here, and we have some new games coming out to satisfy those frightening urges. Not only do we have Exorcist coming out this week, but we also have Home Sweet Home, which is a horror game where you walk around a house and you gotta hide. Now, I don't believe there's any weapons, but you do get a flashlight and you gotta find little sneaky spots, and it looks extremely creepy. And I don't know how it's gonna, I mean, the trailer looks like it's awesome quality, so we'll see in the next couple days, but I am excited to try it out. And Media Molecule, the team behind Dreams, just did a video where they answered 229 questions about Dreams. One of those big questions was, are we still getting PSVR day one support? And they said most definitely. So for anybody worried, still coming day one. They also said that if you build a level in VR, you're going to have to play through the whole level and complete it first. You can't have any kind of levels that are going to just make you sick, so you can't do them. And you can't have any levels that are extremely difficult that nobody could finish them. If you want to publish a level, yeah, you're going to have to publish right away. They also said that multiplayer is not going to be live at launch, so I don't know if we're going to be able to work on stuff and maybe share that file and someone else can work on it, but it's coming soon. And Downward Spiral is releasing a physical edition this November. If you've not had a chance to check it out, this is that co-op game where you are in a space station with your buddy and you can kind of like fly around. It's also a little bit of survival horror-y. And I mean, it's a very cool game, very fun game, and another one to add to your physical PlayStation VR collection. Finally, Pixel Ripped, one of my favorite games that came out this year, is finally coming to the European audiences. Now, I know people have been asking me for months and months, Frankie, when is Pixel Rip coming our way? When are we going to get Pixel Rip? A bunch of people had to buy it out in the North American store, but I promise you, it's coming now, October 16th, right around the corner, same day as Home Sweet Home. And we got another teaser trailer from a game that I actually got to try last year at PAX. Now, this is Scraper. This is kind of a story-driven mech game coming to PlayStation VR. I definitely suggest you guys check out the trailer. Coming from Labradex, made in America, actually in New York, and it should be a really cool game. I enjoyed it about a year or so back when when I tried it, so it's only got to be better now. And finally, Beat Saber news. Now, I know a lot of us have been waiting for Beat Saber on PlayStation VR, and I wish I had a solid date with you, but the guys also wish they had a solid date with you. They are working their buns off. I mean, they tweeted the other day that game dev is hard work, which we already know, but he was saying physically game dev is hard work because he had to play all those levels for like 7 hours straight the other day. Now, they did tweet out that they're adding some new modifiers into the game, and they're going to hit PC soon, which means that we're probably going to get those modifiers day one. I'm excited about that. Maybe some like extra little things you got to do, little laser lights. I don't know what it is, but I know that they're working really, really, really hard on our port. That is the only thing that they're working on right now. They said they got the UI smooth, beautiful. I am so excited. I love Beat Saber. And a big, 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 big news for the Beat Saber team. It is actually number 7 on Steam games of all time. Think about that for a second. Steam has been around for quite a while. Lots of games have released on Steam. VR has not been around that long. Beat Saber has not been around that long, and it has already jumped up to the top of the list. So this is more for any of those haters out there that are like, why is Beat Saber going to be fun? Why do we want to play this game? Everybody wants to play it. It's amazing. Now, I definitely know that the modding community has helped the PC version go up, but even the base game is phenomenal. It's the Guitar Hero that we've been waiting years for. So once it finally does hit PlayStation VR, you guys can tell me that, Frankie, you were wrong, or Frankie, oh my God, I just found the greatest game on earth. I'm ready for the comments. Now, thank you all for coming through. Most amazing audience in the world. Give yourselves a round of applause, thumbs up, and if you think I deserve it, then hey, throw me one as well. But more important than all of that is that if you want to stay up to date on any and everything PlayStation VR, and you don't mind looking at this ugly mug right here, friggin' subscribe. I mean, come on. Smooches. Monday through Friday.
Frank Show.
Monday through Friday.
Frank Show. Buddy on YouTube. Buddy on Frank Show. Buddy on YouTube. Buddy on Frank Show.
And that's how you do an outro.
I don't know what else to do.